Ah, good morning. And often when I'm out in nature, I actually feel a lot of inspirations coming, a lot of deep insights, a lot of reflections. And often then I just record a video. And now it just so much felt like, let's just go live with it. Whoever might be online right now, or to just share it later. And before I start to share what I was just contemplating a bit with myself, let me just share you this shortly before sunrise. Storsjön, fifth the biggest lake in Sweden. So the sun is starting to come up there in the back. Yeah, and what I felt like sharing was sometimes we tend to identify ourselves with the situation we are in. We feel overwhelmed, we feel challenged, we feel angry, we feel sad, we feel happy, we feel blessed, we feel really shit. And the more you identify yourself with these phases that you go through, the phases that you experience, the more challenging it will actually become. So the invitation is always with the phase that we go through, is that we experience the phase and that we just fully surrender into the phase and meet it and kind of a bit get to know it and observe what it wants to do with us and what it's there for. And more to remember that it's actually just a phase you're going through. It's just a moment you experience. And from that point, actually more realize you are constant change. The more you identify yourself with one of the phases, the more friction you will actually often feel in yourself and in your life, and the more challenging it actually gets to let go and to move on and to grow and to leave behind also sometimes. So this invitation is really like, maybe you can feel into yourself, what if I'm just this continuous change, like the seasons in nature, like the days that we experience, which like no day is the same. Nature never shows up the same. It just fully surrenders into the change of life and of being and of everything in the end, in a way. So yeah, this little invitation just wanted to go out because for sure, like for me, in some moments, I want to more hold on to the moments where it feels like super flowy and super easy peasy kind of, and super bright. But the more I hold on to them, the less I can embrace and the less I also can acknowledge. And there's one word that also wants to come. The less I can see and receive the gift, which is also in the other phases that we experience. And sometimes I also really feel or really experience myself kind of in the moments where I'm really in a phase where I think like, necessary? Do I have to be in that right now? But it's there for a reason. And the quicker we just kind of explore, like, what are you here for? What am I meant to learn? What am I meant to experience through this? The easier life will become. So allow yourself to see yourself as this constant change. And I always feel that nature really is the greatest way to learn from, to not also say like, I always want sun, I always want snow, I prefer. The more we go into a state of preference, the more we are trapped. So yeah, with these words, I wish you a beautiful Tuesday. So much love to you. And yeah, I would just ski a bit on here over the frozen lake. Lots of love.